Okay. That is strange. It's going now. But, oh my gosh. So our power just went out
just randomly.
Randomly. Like, there's no
it was our whole house surged. It wasn't like parts
yeah.
of it.
So we'll get, Paul and... We'll get Paul and those guys back in here in a little bit here. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
I can't even find our live stream.
Well, because it's different.
That explains everything.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, here it is. I just have to get on. Is our Wi-Fi back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
We are having...
Don't know what happened.
We're having a party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, our power just went out again.
It just surged, and
and it was like.
There's clouds, but there's no storm or anything, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, we were planning the after party.
Yeah. I didn't have Robert's. What we were gonna do is we figured you'd be back, and we were gonna invite a whole bunch of people. We were gonna send them the link, and you'd come back, and there'd be a whole bunch of people in it.
Awesome! Hey, send it out. Send it out.
I don't have Robert's email. I thought I did, but.
Oh man. Yeah.
Do you know, for just a minute there.
Robert called me and says, "Are you guys done or what? Because it's gone."
Yeah. We're back.
Yeah.
We can't explain it, really. We can't. But yeah,
these things happen.
All of a sudden, everything just surged.
Well, yeah, our power has been odd
since the thunderstorm.
Yeah, ever since that thunderstorm, we've had all kinds of.
It's crazy. All
kinds of stuff, and it's been. It's just been rough because it's not only now when we're streaming, it's like our Wi-Fi goes out every now and then, way more often, even though it says it's on. We didn't lose Paul. Okay, we're good.
Oh.
Okay. Are we on the same thing?
Hey, Tex. Good to see you.
It finally came up for me on the regular YouTube stream.
Did it?
Yeah, okay, I didn't leave anything, and everything still looks the same.
Okay, so you didn't leave the stream, and we came back onto the same one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Good.
And I entered your stream, the new stream, on my tablet, and it's the same chat.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Because if you enter within 2.5 minutes, you go back to the same one. In case of good stuff.
Well, actually, as long as somebody stays on, your live stream will stay live for 8 hours.
Oh, really?
Yes.
This I did not know.
In other words, you know how like when you go offline?
Yeah.
If your guests stay in there, you can leave and they can sit there and chat. Because we were on with Val last night. Was Herman and I, Phantom Flight 101, and we were on for another 2.5 hours just chatting between ourselves.
That's awesome.
And those people can send that link out that you sent them, and they can join into the stream even though you're not there and you started it.
That's even better.
Should we perhaps explain the makeup for people like Tex and Drone Shots who have just got here?
Everyone getting in here. I just did Russell's
makeup.
Why
Russ kind of looks like a bit of a...
Yeah, he looks so beautiful.
He looks like the Joker.
Lovely.
Yeah, the Joker with makeup on. Or, it's the Joker on that one Batman movie with Heath Ledger where he was Joker, but he was dressed up as that nurse. So that's what it kind of reminds me of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russell, do your Mrs. Doubtfire voice.
Oh, wait, hold on. Where's my...
Your wig's right there.
My wig. Hold on.
It's a tutu.
Gotta do the hello.
Hello.
Hello, darlings.
Oh gosh, you just turned on the monitor. Yeah, Russ just turned on the monitor.
Bang, the electricity
that
goes
way.
again.
It was a run by fruiting.
Run by fruity.
Well, I hope everybody didn't leave. Sorry, guys, about that.
Well.
I don't know why we keep having so many problems with stuff. It's supposed to be where now that everything's gone, I've replaced some breakers and stuff. We're supposed to be good, and everything's supposed to not be like that.
Oh, that's a good dare.
What?
Dress you up in a nurse's uniform.
There you go.
Oh gosh.
Sexy one.
No.
I don't
certain
think they make
things
his size.
certain things don't need to happen often enough at a certain, because if things happen at a certain rate, then people then I become that guy.
Yeah, well, they're going to talk about you now. I mean, we're past that stage.
Yeah. The ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Dang it.
and yeah, we did replace the breaker.
I did not. No, I didn't replace the main breaker.
The main breaker, but you replaced some sort of breaker.
I replaced a couple. I replaced one that was, so there's a new arc fault / GFI breakers that are like $54 a piece. I replaced one of those, and I replaced two small like $5 breakers that are easy. Yeah, just think about the views, Wiedemann. Yeah, I don't think so. Not enough views for me to wear a nurse uniform.
Hey, it'd be hot.
Well, how many views are we talking there? Come on, everyone's got a price.
Let's guess.
Oh, honestly, like 50.
Okay, cool.
It could happen.
Oh, I'm sure 50. It would happen. 50 views, yeah, easily.
There are probably forums online that would all log in to watch that.
Yes, absolutely.
And everyone coming
Whether you
in,
want
please,
those people.
please push that like button when you're coming in. If you're coming out, please push the like button anyways.
It's
we
funny
appreciate
that
it.
it's funny that you say coming out as I'm wearing makeup.
Well, if the shoe fits.
I mean, there's no closet right here, but
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd say,
yeah, I should send Andrew a link.
Yeah.
But I never.
We love Andrew. He's a
Well-
holler.
well, the problem, Andrew's not in a good mood tonight.
Uh-oh.
He only did a 1 hour on his channel, I think it was, and Ksenia wasn't there. Somebody attacked him pretty badly on the internet, and he did a little bit of rhetorical rant back.
Oh, why do people gotta do that stuff?
Well,
Yeah.
Especially the people like those guys who help so many other people out. Mr. Doughboy, what's up? I am wearing makeup, as you can see.
Somebody attacked him, and he went on and talked about it. He didn't go into details, but he talked about it.
Oh.
could you? I don't know if you're allowed yourself, Paul, but could you maybe clarify a little bit of what it was about?
I didn't catch the beginning of it.
So
But
we can watch the replay of his stream, probably.
Yeah, you can watch the replay because he went into it at first, and I think the title was something about hate never works or something like that, or
Yeah. It was something about jealousy, wasn't it? And I know the first minute of the stream was just red writing on black background about jealous people, basically.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I know there's a big group of trolls that they literally just roll from channel to channel to channel to channel to channel. We haven't dealt with them on this channel, but that's probably because they just haven't found us yet.
Well, and we're still small.
But on my droning channel, I had it happen once. It was when Mark and I were in the. Mark was on my panel, and there was one more person. Who was it? Oh gosh. What is his name? He
little
well,
puppy.
I can't remember the other guy's name, but there was 3 of us on there, and there was Val was in the chat, and she was getting her happiness on because she swatted about 9 or 10 people in a 2-minute time frame.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it happens. But when somebody starts getting that kind of stuff, whatever. Let them come in and say their stupid thing, and like there's always those people who come in and say, hey, can you say happy birthday to my friend? And then they say like some name that sounds like some other word, and it's like blatantly obvious that you can see through exactly what they're trying to get you to say.
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of like on The Simpsons when Bart would call the bartender, what's his name, and say, hey, can you call out for so and so? And he,
Yes.
Those kind of things.
Yeah, like Hugh Janus, those sort of ones.
Yeah, or I
said it the correct way there.
I vet my pants. Is there an I vet my pants in here? Hey everybody, I vet my pants. But these people are trying to get you to say worse things than that.
Worse things, yeah.
But it's that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's it, Robert.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That one is one.
That one. That Michael guy, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those
that
kinds.
Michael guy.
Okay. They're funny off air, but on air it gets us in trouble.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is they want you to say those things, and it's like you can totally tell what they are before you even have to say them, and whatever. Those people, they're harmless. They come, they go. You swat them, you get them out of there. It's no big deal. But then the people who are doing what it sounds like what happened with Andrew and Xenia, that's the kind of like that hurts and actually really ruins a person's day and stuff. Those are the people that really, there's a special place for people like that.
Yep. Especially after, Andrew had the problem with his daughter today. You heard about that, right?
Yes.
His daughter fell in the park and broke
her tooth.
Front tooth, yeah.
Aww,
yeah.
Poor girl.
I can relate. I chipped my tooth when I was moving in with a girlfriend when I was about 20 years old or so. Moving in with a girlfriend, and she had like this huge 200-pound metal like chest thing that she had like all her knickknacks in or whatever, and keepsakes from her childhood and stuff. And so I was like trying to push it into this spot, and I was like, hold on, I can get this. So I got down into a football stance, and I like sprinted really hard at it, and I tried to push it, but what I did is I just slipped right over it, and I hit right on the wooden part of our couch, the arm part, and just chipped my tooth right off, my front tooth.
I thought you said it was when you were moving to, or away from Spokane, back over this
No, it was
way.
when I was moving into Spokane.
By yourself.
No, it wasn't by myself. It was moving in with Naomi into Spokane Valley. And my friend Scott Ferguson was there, and he was like, "Oh, your tooth, dude!" And he's like, "We gotta put it in milk." I was like, "It's not gonna survive. It's not gonna survive." It was like a small, like corner chip of the tooth, and it's like a fifth or less of the tooth, and so yeah, it didn't survive. The dentist told me to throw it away. He's like, "Yeah, if it was the whole tooth got knocked out, you might have something, but that much of a tooth, just throw it away. It's pointless. It's not gonna survive."
So yeah, part of his front tooth is fake.
Yep. And I don't just mean it has makeup on it, because it might actually have makeup on it right now.
Little lipstick. Yeah. Gosh, I don't have any. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't have any stories. I'm not fun.
Oh, you are fun.
I'm fun now, but back in the day, I wasn't. I was boring. Like, hey, you wanna play with me? Wanna ride bikes?
Well, I want to hear.
Back in the day.
I want to hear how you two met.
Oh, you never heard about that, Paul?
Oh,
No.
we actually met online.
Yeah, we met on Match.com.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
There was hope for Russell after all.
Yeah, there was.
Well, I had been on Match the previous year, just for a couple months. I bought the subscription, and I absolutely didn't get anywhere. Started dating a guy at the beginning of the year, and then we broke up. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to just take a break from all dating. Then by fall, I decided to start Match back up again just for fun. I didn't buy the subscription. You could do like the whole month trial thing at the time. Now you have to actually pay now. But, and I was just on there not to find anything. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to see what's out there and see if anything suits my fancy, I guess. But, yes, he teases me and he will never live this down for me. But I was looking at 2 other guys only because in his profile picture it shows him and his daughter. So I was like, okay, he's got baggage. These other guys don't. So I'm going to see if these other guys will message me back or something. They never did. So I winked at him, kind of like on Facebook. You can,
wink, yeah.
Wink or send a like or something. I don't know.
Like that. I forget. I haven't been on Facebook in so long, but
I think it's send them a wink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody told me, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, have a good night, Rob. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, and yes, this is a good story, Tex.
Yes. But yeah, he never lives it down. So I finally winked at him, and he was like, "Oh man, it's about time. I was about to get off of Match.com," and finally we talked for a week on the phone, and then we finally met up and
went on a date.
Were you both living in the same area at the time?
Yes.
No. You lived in Post Falls. I lived in Spokane Valley.
Yeah, but I mean, 20 minutes away.
20 minutes.
20 minutes away from each other, so not too far.
So it wasn't a real cross-country love connection.
No, it wasn't like that. No. It wasn't like Andrew and Xenia, where it was like across an ocean and then another continent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But no, we've been together for 6.5 years, coming 7. We've been married for 3 years next week.
Yep.
Our anniversary is next week, which is awesome.
Yep.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks.
Yep. By the way, anybody have any ideas of things I should get for our anniversary? Because that's coming up.
Did you ask her what she wants?
Night train.
There's nothing worse than a husband showing up with, I got this for you, and you just go like, why in the world would you ever think I would ever want something like that?
See, he always picks something that he would want.
No.
Yes.
And then he goes, oh, honey, you'll really like this.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
Like, I'm thinking this year I might get her like an FPV drone. Like, then we could fly together.
Like a Mobus.
Yeah.
He'll bring us together, honey. Can I use it?
Yeah.
I'll show her how to use it.
If you're not going to use it, then, it's not sitting around.
Yeah, I can't send it back. I've had it for 30 days.
Just to let you know, I already got your anniversary gift.
Oh, me too.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
You're wearing it, Russ.
You're wearing it.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Oh.
That makeup there, that's really yours now.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Yes, exactly. Well, I have some ideas already, but I haven't pulled the trigger on any of them yet.
I don't think Ashleigh's looking for a hoverboard, and I don't. No.
You don't need a hoverboard. I don't need a drone.
No.
I don't need a new car, wherever that thing is.
Remote control car? You like that thing though.
I know. I don't want another one.
But what if you want a bigger one? What if you want a DJI robotic drone that also shoots like gel BB things?
Yep, RoboMaster.
Yeah,
Diamonds always
Tex
work.
has
Thank
quite a
you,
good
Tex.
suggestion. Yep. There you go. Well done, Tex.
All right. Well, we are going to time Tex out for that message. No. How do you delete something on here?
Right.
No. Tex. Yes. No. I know one thing that I might get her, but I haven't got it yet.
Honestly, this year is gonna be a difficult one to even like celebrate our anniversary, just because we have something going on every weekend, and our anniversary runs around Father's Day, and then we have multiple weddings. We had a baby shower just recently. And then what's going on this weekend?
Well,
oh my gosh.
This weekend is Father's Day and her stepdad's birthday.
But we're going to a wedding the Friday, not this coming Friday, but next Friday. And then we finally figured out, oh hey, the 22nd's available. Why don't we celebrate it then? So we're like, okay.
Yeah, well, and we have that wedding that we're going to this next Friday is the one that I'm actually doing like a drone job for and everything. So.
Yeah, so check that out, you guys. It's gonna be on his channel.
Oh, you see what Gary said, Brent Ariels? That was one of the 3 ideas that I had, Gary.
We have one.
Yes, but what if you got one that was just yours?
We have one. That's all I have to say.
Or he might buy you an electric lawnmower or...
Ooh, yeah. Vacuum cleaner or lawnmower or...
Actually, you know what I would like is one of those handheld vacuums.
There you go.
Done.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah,
They are very good.
I'll even get like a label maker and put your name on it.
New gift card to the new at-home store.
No.
I'm addicted to this store, by the way. I went in there once, and I absolutely love it. It's like Home Goods on steroids. I love it.
Russell's over there sweating. He's drinking water.
Like, oh my God.
Ashleigh, I have a question. Is that a tattoo on your left wrist?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the Celtic symbol for mom and child, mother and child.
Oh,
My mom
cool.
has the same tattoo. We got them done together.
And that's the only tattoo you have?
No, I have 2 others.
Oh.
One on my foot and one on my back.
What's the one on your foot again?
It's a star. Do we want to see it? Because
Yes.
I can't. Oh my gosh. Hold on a minute.
Here, I'll.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And then she has one on her back
Yeah.
that we can't show.
And by the way, the one on my back I got before I figured out it was a tramp stamp. So.
I also.
I may have thought that, but I didn't say it.
Thanks, Paul.
You know, my tattoo, I got the same matching tattoo as what she has on her back, on my back as well.
Yeah, let me draw it out for you because that's what I'd have to do because he doesn't have one.
I don't have any tattoos. I almost got a tattoo,
Never,
what was it,
honey.
St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day, I
You
almost
said it
went and
was
got
a joke.
Oh no, it almost happened. I was the one. So a couple of my friends, we were all out and we went to a bar, and then there was a tattoo parlor right next to the bar. I mean, that's just good business, right? So we went in there and they were having like this like $20 flash sale for a bunch of things, and there was this dancing corn dog.
Oh my God.
And we were going to get a dancing corn dog, like the dancing corn dog with an R on it for me, a dancing corn dog with an A on it for Adam, and a dancing corn dog with P for Paul. And that's what we were going to do.
Yeah,
we were all going to get matching dancing corn dogs on our shoulders.
Yeah, he was texting me this whole time. He's like, "Hun, can I get a tattoo?" I'm like, "Sure, whatever." I was calling his bluff totally. Then when he came home, he's like, "Honey, my arm hurts." I'm like, "No, it doesn't, because you didn't get it done."
Oh.
He's like, "No, really, it hurts." I'm like, "Okay, then show me." He's like, "Oh, I didn't get it done."
Yeah, so the only reason why it didn't happen is because we went there and they had 6 people ahead of us and it was almost midnight, and she said they're shutting down at 12:30 and they only have enough time to do the 6 people who are in there currently as well as the people who were there working on. Thank
Lucky.
God, because otherwise I would have a darn dancing, like, you know, like the peanut butter jelly time dancing.
Yep. Yeah, where it jumped in and out and up on the bed. Yeah.
That is what I was going to get a tattoo of on my shoulder.
Oh my God.
Thank God it didn't happen.
And here this whole time he's been wanting his kids' footsteps on his back with their date and their name and stuff. And
That I actually still do want, but just
when?
Nice. That's
I don't know.
nice.
Okay, his siblings, all 3 of his siblings paid him money for his birthday one year to get a tattoo.
Yeah.
What did he use that money for? I don't know.
a drone.
No,
Drone.
that was like years before the
Drones.
No, it was actually. It was one of these drones.
No, that was
Nope.
like right after I had bought you the little drone.
Yeah. There's secrets he's not telling you, Ash.
Yeah.
It was to feed my other family that I see on Fridays and
Thursdays,
Mondays. I was going to say Thursdays, but that doesn't work because I'm here.
Hang on. As it is Thursday, does that mean Ashleigh is your other family?
Right.
Well, Sean, you didn't have to put those two things together there for us all here.
Actually, I was meaning to ask you, in your latest video, which was excellent, by the way, you did easily one of your best videos, those appetizers looked amazing. What were they?
Oh, those were rose, oh my gosh, can't even talk. They were rose apple tarts.
They just looked, I was so hungry after watching that.
Thank you. They're actually really easy to make.
Other than cutting the apples so thin that she has to do.
You just have to have a really sharp knife.
Yeah, no. They did not look easy to make. Yes, they're easy to make, and they end up looking like, I don't know, squashed roses. But they were restaurant quality. They looked amazing.
Oh well, she's a baker, so don't let her fool you. She is an artist and a baker.
Okay, to start off, I'm actually not. I didn't start off as a baker. I started off as an artist. I paint and crochet and stuff. And then once I got my own house years back, before I met this guy, I actually started baking and cooking and stuff, and it became a new love for me. So anything new that I find that I'm like, oh, I can do that, then I try it out. And I love a challenge on things that are new. So that was something I've been wanting to try for a while. So thank you. And they were really good. And unfortunately, I tried to save one for Russ, but they were all eaten.
Look. Tex said that you can buy his Phantom 4 for me.
No.
Has it seen a tree or a very, very quick descent? Like as in
landing.
9.8 meters per second squared descent?
For the record, what, Paul?
I would be delighted to see you cook some brownies.
Oh, she would. She makes them from scratch.
Oh, chocolate brownies. Oh, boy.
Well, gotta be careful about brownies around here, Paul, because we're right next to a state that legalizes something, so.
Ah!
Right next to Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually going to a store tomorrow for that they sell that at, so.
What's funny, too, is Post Falls is really close to the state line of Idaho and Washington. And I actually drive on this road to work because I work in Washington. It's like in Liberty Lake. It's right next to the state line. And every time I pass by this one building that's being put up, it's looking more and more like a store for marijuana. And it's right next to the state line.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, okay, that's not going to get more people in trouble, right?
Yeah.
Because more Idahoans want to, like, buy that stuff and take it over.
Well, how far do you live from Boise, Idaho?
A long ways.
While.
Like 6.5 hours, 7 hours.
Oh.
I mean, we're literally all the way up north. We're about 70 miles from the Canadian border, and Boise's in the far, far south side of the state, like an hour and a half away from Nevada. So.
You're looking more and more like a deranged joker.
I am, yes.
Thanks,
that's
Sean.
why when Sean said that, that's why I tried to smear the makeup more up towards my nose. And... But Rob wants this tissue.
Hey, how much are you gonna pay for it?
He's already gone, so you can't.
I know, but.
But oh yeah, no, it's. What was the thing that we were talking about just before?
We were talking about food, and then we were talking about Boise, Idaho.
Oh yeah, the food. So those apple things are so good, and the first time she made them, they were a little bit dry, and so I was like, hey, if you drizzled something over them.
That was his idea.
And then she did. She drizzled caramel over them. Oh man.
You didn't have one though. I'm so sorry.
I know I didn't. She's like, "Oh, I'll bring you back one."
That
never happened.
Yeah, I have to say, all the food at the shower looked really good though.
Oh my gosh, no! The whole shower was amazing. That was like Pinterest perfect. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I'm like, man, I don't know if I could do this any better.
Meanwhile, Colin and I were eating Chinese food at the mall from a
the
1.5-star restaurant.
The boys' time was great.
Yeah, boys' time. Absolutely.
It was very cool. Very cool, man.
Yeah.
It was great when he was eating his lunch and all he could do was look at the carousel.
Yeah.
I know.
It was literally just eyes fixed.
Yeah. I barely got him to eat anything. What I had to do is I had to move to the other side of the table and sit between him and the carousel.
Yeah.
And kind of sit like this. So that he would have to
bless him.
He tried to look past me for about 3 or 4 minutes and laugh and giggle and all that stuff. And then finally he started eating a little bit, but he still didn't eat a lot.
He definitely ate a lot for dinner.
He did.
Bless him.
Yeah.
That was very cute. It's a really good video. Everyone should go watch it if they haven't done so far.
Thank you, Sean.
Yes, everybody, you guys should listen to Sean and go watch that.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, for everybody who caught Sean's little news tidbits and stuff in the beginning, please go watch his channel. He does drone news a couple times a week and a few other things. He's flown some really cool...
Yeah, depending on when there's a story.
Yeah. Flown monastery and some other stuff as well, so... He's not just all news.
A nuclear weapons facility was my favorite one so far.
Yeah, that one is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, and then what we're doing this weekend, I guess we can kind of prepare everyone for that vlog, is obviously Father's Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's my stepdad's birthday too, so we're gonna celebrate that on Saturday.
Aww.
And I have an unboxing to do.
Ooh.
It's furniture.
Hey, everyone.
Is it? I was gonna say, is it tech? But no.
We're gonna make Bella assemble it.
No, it would fall apart. I love her dearly, but no.
Figure it out.
She go. I can't turn this screw. Can you help me? Well, that's not you. Then it's not her.
Yeah. No, she has to do it 100% completely alone. But, and then, let's see, what else do we have coming up? Father's Day, we're gonna go do a little bit of a hike in the area, because I just like being outside, so she's like, what do you want to do for Father's Day? I was like, I'm gonna go hiking.
Tradition, we always go to breakfast at this one place, the Corner Cafe, and it's an awesome place. It's always, old people there, but, I love old people, don't get me wrong, but, yeah,
I look like an old person who put their makeup on poorly.
No, honey, you look like a ghost.
I look like the Joker. Joker and then
ghost.
Let's see, and then on our vlog that's coming out tomorrow, again, for the last 3 flights that I've tried to actually do cinematic footage with, I had cliff swallows swarm my drone again.
Birds.
To a point where I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm bringing it back in.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Hey. Paul. I think Paul froze, didn't he?
I think he must have actually. Yeah.
He must have froze. Yeah. Oh no, there he is.
Oh no, he's moving.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Paul.
All right.
Well, someone wrote something down.
That was Paul. He was saying. Well, before Paul takes off, there's Val. Hi, Val. Hey. So we have a thing called Truth and Dare that we do every week. That's why I'm wearing makeup right now.
That was a dare.
So that's the dare thing. So we have 3 dares that we're going to give you guys, and you guys get to choose which one we do. Yeah. So the first dare...
Sean's ready for it.
The first dare that you guys can all vote on...
just woke up again.
Yeah. The first dare you guys can all vote on is all of us doing a Russ flip. It's a carryover from last week. And then the second dare, and I think you guys might like this one, is... Ashleigh is on one of our videos, probably this weekend's video, is going to have to do freestyle rap. Yeah, she's going to have to drop some bars. So Ashleigh is going to have to try to freestyle rap. And then, what was the third one?
The ice.
Oh, the third one is we're going to fill our little blue pool. We're going to go get 6 or 7 big bags of 10-pound bags of ice, throw it in the pool, and get it super, super cold, and then Ashleigh and I are going to have to sit in it for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the other dare.
Okay, can we have 3 with 2? Can we have Ashleigh sat in the ice pool doing a freestyle rap?
No.
Oh, I like it.
No.
Yes. No.
I
Your
think-
wish
yeah.
is granted.
So-
What?
Your wish is
3
I didn't
granted.
okay
with
this.
2. They go. It's in the chat. It's done now. The chat
3 with
speaks.
2.
Oh.
Yep. Geeksvana agrees.
Yep.
Well, but Sean is
Yep.
Geeksvana.
Yep.
But hi.
But so I think that's a good idea. Ashleigh has
Yeah.
to do a freestyle rap from the freezing pool.
Then I will also then say no dares next week since we have 2 dares this week.
Here's the other part of the equation is you have to eat an ice cream cone at the same time.
I can't talk.
How about use the ice cream cone as your microphone?
No, I know since both
Yeah,
Russ
that's
and I
good.
are going into the ice pit, he has to eat the ice cream cone while I do the freestyle rap.
Yeah, and I will beatbox as I'm
Because-
eating the ice cream cone.
Yeah, because remember, because you'll be cold, you'll have a built-in stutter. My name is Ashleigh. You actually sound a lot even cooler.
And you know what? When you talk about being cold as ice, you literally are cold as ice.
Yeah, as you're sitting on a block of ice.
Yeah. By the way, Val, I sent you a link to come in here if you want to as well. And I think Paul was
Well, I
needing
thought we were gonna end it soon, hun.
We will. We'll
No.
end it in 15 minutes.
If Val comes in, I'll leave and Val can come in.
There you go.
Okay.
But Paul was having to take off for the night, so I think that's what we'll do. I think that's our dare is we're gonna sit in the pool of ice. Ashley's gonna have to freestyle rap while
Yes.
I eat ice cream.
Yes.
Okay, and
Yes,
now
yes,
there's the truth. So someone can ask us a question and we will answer it honestly.
Yep.
So anything under the sun, as long as it's somewhat PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13 question. Anything you guys want to know about us? Go ahead and say it in chat, and then
Val, you always look beautiful. Don't even say that. She says she looks horrible, but thank you.
Oh, Val.
I don't believe that for
You-
1 second.
Now hold on, Val.
You see Russell, right?
Do you see me? Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Now, Val, I am going to do my best Val voice here, and be like, wait. Oh, I know what I can do. All right. Okay, you guys. What sound does a giraffe make?
can I just remind you that I'm wearing in-ear buds, so that
Oh.
was really disturbing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was like something, it's like 4 a.m. here, and I have now got no chance of getting any sleep tonight.
What did that sound like, Sean?
You don't
Well,
want to know.
just saw Russ leaning over the camera, and then that noise. It was just disturbing. My brain can't process it.
I think it's funny that every time I put this on, we lose viewers.
Oh my god. That's so sad. Come, people.
Strangest place we've done the night. I can answer that in half a second.
I think I know the answer that you're going to say.
Hawaii,
Guatemala.
Volcanoes National Park, looking over the crater. Like there's like a walking path, and then they say don't go past this point, and we may have gone past that point.
Well, I wouldn't say that's the strangest place. That's the most unique place. But I figured you would have said the church
It's pretty
parking lot.
strange.
But hey,
They don't know which church. They don't need to know which church.
now we're sounding weird.
But you gotta keep things spicy in a marriage, you guys.
The Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. That was that was the one. Like you literally could
Why
see
would you ever think it makes you sound weird when you're sat there with your wife in full makeup? Why would you ever worry again about sounding weird?
I stand
that,
corrected.
You passed that line.
I stand corrected. Oh, so yes, that would be it for the two of us. But yeah, I think. Oh gosh.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
We haven't really gone that far out of our comfort zone.
Well, so. I appreciate everybody who made it back in after our little power outage. What is that? 2 out of 4 weeks we've had power issues.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying.
The good thing is that Sean and Paul kind of kept everything going. So when we dropped out, did it keep like our whole setup and everything going?
No. It was just me and Paul sat in the hangout, and then Robert called Paul to say that the stream had gone completely, as in they had a black screen. But obviously everyone hung around. So yeah, but we let people in the chat know that you were coming back and stuff. So
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Val.
Yes, the poor volcano. The poor volcano. I mean, honestly, and then what did it do? It threw a huge fit. It erupted, destroyed part of the island.
Like, damn those wards.
But I seriously think that whole overlook, I don't know if that part is there anymore, because the crater like expanded 10 times its size, and we were as close as you could get without being like arrested or something.
In the danger zone.
Yeah, we were in an area where like there was like a very small swath where you could walk, that they were not having like VOG, which is volcanic fog or whatever.
Yeah.
We were in a very small spot where on one side of us they had VOG warnings and you can't go here, and like all the trees and stuff were all dead in that area. It was really weird. And then on the other side of us was where the main volcano. They weren't just dead,
they were white.
Yeah.
They were white. It was so weird.
Yeah, and then on the other side of us was the big, huge crater of like the active part of the volcano crater.
Hi, Muscle Car Appraisal.
What's up? How's it going, Muscle Car?
Welcome. Push the like button as you're coming in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and we're gonna be here for 5 to 10 more minutes is all. But it was nuts because like we walked and there was this little path, and then the path like you could see where it split and used to go a certain direction.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh, no, not anymore.
The crater just kind of like cut it off.
Like it literally, like the path just goes, and then it's like a 300, 400 foot crater. And you know when there was news that somebody fell off a pathway and fell 300 feet at Hawaii National Park? It was that path.
Yep.
Really?
It was that path
crazy.
that they fell from.
No way.
Where we were. Yeah, I guess part of the rock gave way or something, and he fell, and his girlfriend couldn't save him, and she had to call. So, like,
oh man,
that was after, but he survived. He fell 300 feet, and all he did was break a couple bones in his leg. Which, like, I mean, all he did was that. But you fall 300 feet, and that's all that happens.
Yeah.
You're pretty darn lucky.
Yeah.
Go buy a lottery ticket, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was that exact spot. I guess a few feet of the edge of the cliff eroded away, and he fell, and she was, I don't know, I bet she was probably taking a picture, and then he fell.
Yeah, I betcha.
But
he was taking a picture.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was that exact spot, because I went and I read the story. I was like, oh my gosh, a 300 and something foot fall? That's exactly about how far it was from where we were down to the lower part of the crater on that, because it was a straight cliff. And I was like,
crazy.
And then I looked, and they said they were hiking from this parking lot, and they were hiking along this trail. I was like, oh my gosh, that's the same darn trail. There's only one place you can fall 300 feet from that spot.
You weekend the rock?
Yeah, we weakened the rock when we were up there.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe the volcanic eruption might have weakened the rock, but you know what? I'll take that credit. We weakened the rock.
Wait. Yeah.
But
I'd say something, but I'm not gonna say it. But no, and then one other cool part was there was this very long, like, straightaway area where there used to be, I mean, it still is a crater, but it was still slightly active to a point where just the little smoke spurts were coming out. Not smoke. It
Steam.
was steam. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, and it was so crazy because the ground was cold and the steam area was kind of warm, but like you could see like the red from the rock and the white where it was dry and stuff, and it was so crazy going over there.
And that part just reopened for the first time like a couple weekends ago.
Wow.
It was just far enough away from the other volcano.
Yep.
Crikey.
Yeah, it was really cool. I loved Hawaii. It was amazing.
I can't wait to go back. It was great. I don't think I would want to live there. There's so many people that they say once you move there, you get, what do they call it, land sick or something or whatever, because you there's just not enough to do.
It is a fairly economically away from the tourist hotspots. There's quite a lot of economic deprivation, isn't there, as well? It's not.
It's getting
necessarily the best place to be.
Yeah,
is it?
It's
okay,
not, but
good.
it's getting better. There's a lot. There used to be a lot more poor and all that stuff, but the island is kind of like the tourists and stuff. There's certain things that they do for the tourists and stuff. They kind of goes back into the rest of the community and stuff. And the Big Island used to be a place where there was some villages in the Big Island that were just shacks and just run down, and nobody was doing well. And there's still some areas, but they're not near as many.
Okay, because it is on my bucket list because I was a big fan of the TV show Lost, so I really want to go over and see where it was filmed and things. So
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, and we only did the Big Island.
Yeah,
we didn't do any of the other islands.
The Big Island was amazing because, I mean, you get a little bit of everything on this Big Island. You have the touristy attraction areas. You have the like the hiking areas. You have the just whatever snorkeling. We did a lot of that. We love snorkeling.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there was 3 beaches that we went to: the green sand beach, the black sand beach, and the white sand beach.
The white sand beach.
It wasn't very white.
It wasn't very white. But
I've seen more white sand beaches in the Bahamas than I saw on the Hawaii island.
Yeah, but if you live in Hawaii and you're used to every single beach being eroded volcanic rock, this was pretty white for that.
And there's only 3 places on Earth that actually have green sand beaches.
Yep. And we went to the one, and we paid dearly for it because we rented a Jeep, and there was when you rent it, in the paperwork that you sign, it says, "Do not take your car past this street
to the green sand beach." It actually says, "Do not take it to the green sand beach." Yes.
And then there was another one where it says, "Don't go down this grade because the grade is too steep, and if it rains, you might not get it back out." It doesn't care, because it's a 15% grade, and it's a dirt road.
Ouch.
Did we go there?
We went there, but we never took it down that grade. It was the first black sand beach that we went to. Remember that village that you can go down that little hill? They don't want you going down that hill.
Okay.
So we didn't do that, but we went to the green sand beach, and
thankfully we had a Jeep that had all-wheel drive.
Yeah, 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive?
Yeah, because it was definitely 4-wheel drive to get there. But the problem that we had is, and I think this is one of the main reasons why they don't want you going there, is volcanic sand and dust does not wash off of a soft top.
Well, it wasn't really volcanic dust. It was more like a clay. And if you know clay, when it dries and becomes like a dirt like clay, it gets everywhere. I mean, this clay was just like you step in it and it goes poof. Like it was
it was
dry.
Partially volcanic. It was, but it stuck to that soft top and it didn't wash off, and we got charged $800.
Oh no.
Extra.
Ouch.
Yeah, but it was fun.
It was fun.
We almost high centered it in a few spots, but no big deal. Oh. Yeah, Val, you should have put your glasses on a long time ago.
Hi, Val. I have my makeup on. Val is now scared.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we just lost a viewer. That must be Val. No, I'm just joking. She's running. But yeah, the green sand beach. So if you ever do go to Hawaii, don't take your rented car to the green sand beach. It's worth it to pay those guys that shuttle you back and forth.
Those guys, we didn't have those guys take us because it looked sketchy, but we were told even prior to that, hey, don't drive your car, let these guys take you, it's only $12. And we were like, gosh, I don't know, hon. It just looks kind of sketchy.
They also said lock everything in your car.
Yeah.
And we had a soft top on our Jeep that we had taken off, and it's like, all you have to do is unzip it.
Well, and they said if you can't lock your car, then take stuff with you. But these guys were like sitting at their car waiting for us and like washing us. And like, okay, I don't know, but can we just go?
Yeah.
And then they come passing by us through these this clay. You know, it broke off in many different directions, so it's like, okay, which way's the safest way? We're not gonna high center it.
Yeah. We did not choose the safest way every time.
No.
I never high centered it, but it was rough.
There was a point where literally you had these 2 spots for your tires, and then right in between the tires, this big huge divot that you had to make sure you get it right on those tire marks, otherwise it goes poof.
Yeah, but
that's not good.
I wasn't worried about it. It was fine.
Or I had to get out of the car a couple times to make sure. I'm like, okay, go a little bit this way. Okay, go a little bit this way.
Because that's the other thing is those volcanic rocks are so sharp. So there was a couple times I had to go over certain rocks at certain times, and I didn't want to like scrape along the bottom and like mess up like a gas tank bottom or screw up a differential or something like that. So I had to have her
that would be crazy.
It was a fun experience.
We were watching this white truck he kept trying to go ahead of us, but he ended up just staying behind us. And at one point when we were coming back, he ended up being in front of us, and we watched him try to go down this one little hill with these jagged rocks sticking out everywhere, and you had to get it maneuvered in there well enough so you're not going to scrape the bottom. Oh, he scraped it bad.
Oh, yeah. The thing is
ouch.
We decided that we were not going to go in the truck and we were just going to do it ourselves. And there was 2 other cars that showed up in the parking lot behind us, and they saw us going, and they're like, oh, well, let's go, follow suit. And one of them turned around. They never got there.
Yeah. But I think we should probably end it now, huh?
Yeah, okay. Well, hey, everybody. Thank you guys for coming in so much. You like my beautiful face.
Oh, my God. You look so scary. I'm so sorry, guys. I did this
Do
for
I
you.
make you horny, baby?
Do I make you Randy?
Oh, my God.
Do I make you horny, baby? Do I?
They're making another one of those movies.
Oh, my God.
I'm aware, yes.
I can't wait till it
Lots
comes
of
up.
English people with bad teeth jokes.
Yes, I tried to make who was it that I tried to make watch it and they just would not get through it. Like
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I've seen them all and I'm good. I've watched them once and I'm good.
But yeah, we are going to take off, you guys. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming in. Next week, same time, same place. Hopefully, we won't have a power flicker. But 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, or 3 o'clock a.m. Sean's time.
Yeah. And thank you,
Sean's
Sean,
time.
for joining us again.
Yes, thanks for coming in, Sean.
No
Thanks
problem.
for the news. And thank all of
Great
you
fun.
for coming in. What was that, Sean?
He's saying
I was just saying no problem.
Yep. And Geeksvana, Sean, right down below us. Check out his channel. It's in the description. We will see you guys all next week. Look for our next vlog tomorrow. It will be dropping at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's when we always drop our vlogs on both Tuesday and Fridays. We release a vlog at 10 a.m. So we will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Happy Father's Day to all you guys out there that are fathers. And if you're not a father,
Peace
you
out.
never know, you might be.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, don't be so cocky because you might well be.
On Father's Day, don't answer the door for a random person that's at least 18 years younger than you. Don't do it.
And who strangely looks just like you.
Yes. See you guys. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.